Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? This is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2009, and I hope you all had a great trading day. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it because we got a lot of stuff to cover. First thing I want to do is address some comments from yesterday. Again, appreciate it, and appreciate it. I will answer them as best as I can. I've kind of pre-read these just to save some time and got some overall just general themes just to see what has been going on. All right. So one of the common questions I see or common themes is, well, actually, it's a comment from Vertex and how he uses MetaTrader as his charting software, but he trades with a different broker. This is an excellent way to trade a system. For example, like I'm using XTix for my chart. Now I could pretty much use whatever broker I want. So you can use a chart that will kind of match what you're seeing here during the blogs, whether it's XTic or whether you can replicate it on a different charting program such as MetaTrader or anything else. And then you can trade from any broker you want. Basically, the broker is just for you to make your entries and your exits. But you want to pick a charting software that replicates mine as close as possible. That way we kind of get on the same page as far as signal recognition. So use XTic or use MetaTrader because those two I know have ways to get it as close to what you're seeing on my charts as possible. So basically, another questions about MACD interpretation. MACD is one of those things. I know a lot of people, that's the indicator that people have the most trouble replicating on mine. The only thing I can tell you is that I have MACD set, and I'll go to it right now actually so you can see it. Here are my MACD settings, properties. You can see I'm using 12, 26, and 9. That's basically the default. I'm using exponent MACD, and I'm using lines with difference. Basically what this is doing is this histogram is showing the difference between the lines. So it kind of shows you whether they're contracting or expanding, momentum is shifting or continuing. So that's what it's pretty much telling you, and that's what you want from MACD. You want it to basically tell you where the momentum is going. Another comment that I saw was about MACD missing out on some trades. And again, there are many comments that, you will miss any trading system. You will miss trades, or you might get into many trades. The trick is finding a balance, because if you have an overly aggressive system, then you will have a lot of trades, but you will also get faked out a lot. Again, the flip side is that you may have an ultra conservative trade where you have few entries, but then again, you will miss some entries as well. The point is in finding a balance and what fits your trading style. Do you like to have a lot of trades and don't mind getting faked out, or do you like to wait and pounce when you see a really good entry, but at the same time you don't mind missing out on some moves? So it's again finding that balance. This system has been tested with the settings that you see here. So yes, we may miss some and some we might lose, but it's part of the trading system, and again, you have to just trust that. Another comment I saw was about the reward to risk ratio. Again, most of the time we have a bad reward to risk ratio. That's right. Shocking, because that's totally against what you will see. However, the flip side is that we win probably more than 60% of the trades here, which means that it's okay to have a slightly less than 1 reward to risk ratio. However, if you were trading a system where you lose half of the time, then definitely you want your reward to risk ratio to be higher than 1. In fact, that's a necessity for you to be profitable with your system. So yes, we may be risking a lot to gain little, but remember that we're winning a lot of our trades, which is why this system still works. Again, another comment I saw was about signals 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's not the case. I'm only looking for trades from 12 midnight to 12 noon, and this is Eastern time. So it's a 12-hour time frame, Monday through Friday. I'm not looking for trades 24 hours a day. That would kill me, especially if, with a system that's day trading. You can set alerts if you can't stay by your computer all the time, which I recommend that. But if you are by the computer, you're not having a trade every second. So read up, do something, learn, or whatever it is you can at that time. So hopefully that will help you. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed. I think that might be it. Again, try to find the best charting program that will replicate these charts, and then you can trade from any broker that you want. All right, so that's pretty much it for the comments. If I missed anything, sorry, just repost it and I'll try to get to it. While I'm here, though, let me go ahead and take a look at the news events for the day. Really, the only thing that we were looking for was, the only interesting news event was at 10 o'clock, and that was existing home sales. Other than that, there wasn't really any news events that I wanted to pay attention to or that I thought would affect our trades too much. So, again, always check your news before you start trading. Now let's go ahead and determine our trend. So I'm on a 4-hour chart here, and this is what my chart looks like before midnight. Again, we had that almost fake out with the downtrend, but we realized that the trend just stayed up and confirmed by this upward cross yesterday. So we are still in an uptrend, and if I advance forward and see our action for today, we didn't get any new trend change candles, which meant that this uptrend was still intact, and today we're only looking for long trades. Okay, so now we can go to our 15-minute chart, and I'm going to move this back to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. All right, I'm ready to look for trades, only long trades, and my news event for the day is at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So now I'll just move this chart forward one candle at a time. Here we get a crossover right at 12:45, early in the session. So let's look at our indicators. RSI is above 50. MACD is negative and gaining value, but if you look at stochastics, it's actually trending down. So this negates our signal. And right now, it's as simple as not entering because our stochastics does not match the rest of our indicators. So no trade there, and we're still sitting out. Here we get another crossover at 2:45. RSI is above 50. Stochastics trending up. MACD is negative and gaining value. This makes this a valid entry. All right, so we want to enter at the close of this candle, which is at 59.80. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing low at 59.24, and the nearest 0.50 level is at 6,000. Okay, and now we'll just move the chart forward one candle, and then we could see that right here at 3:30 our target was hit. Momentum didn't stick with us. You could see that it retracted back down. So you want to take your final profit at this time. You might not get right out at 6,000, but that's okay. Get out as close as possible. I got it at 59.95, so pretty close. Not too bad. So it's a win. Put that in the back of our pockets, and let's move forward. Okay, now we're looking for long trades only. So now, if we're looking for long trades, we got to wait for the market to retrace back down, and here we see that retracement. So now I'm starting to pay close attention to my charts. Here we get a crossover at 8:45. RSI is above 50. Stochastics trending up. MACD is negative and gaining value. This is good. Our news event's at 10, so we got to pay close attention here because we're getting close to it. But we can go ahead and enter this at the close. That's at 60.17. Our stop is at the most recent swing low at 59.47. And our target is at the nearest 50 level at 60.50. Now we just move forward. Target almost gets hit there, but it doesn't. And right here, this is 9:45. Our target isn't hit. We know news is coming out at 10. So what do? We just go ahead and close out. And you just want to exit at the close of this candle at 60.24. All right, so we didn't get our target there, but we know news event is coming out at 10, existing home sales. And see, it's good because we avoid more losses there. Okay, here we get another crossover at 10:45. RSI is above 50. Stochastics trending up. MACD goes from negative to positive. Good entry. We will put our stop at the most recent swing low. Our entries, by the way, is at 60.32, and our target's at the nearest 50 level at 60.50. We can just continue to move on. Our target is hit. Price makes a clean break, so we want to move our stop to 60.50 and set our at 60.50 and set our next target for 6100. Okay, and you can see that we got stopped out on the very next candle. So another win, but we just put that in the back of our pockets and move on. That was pretty much the day. So sorry I had to speed through that. I'm running out of time, but I'll see you all on the next update. Cowabunga, dudes.